Yes, boss. 444 the world back in there again, once again, dog. Happy to be here. Happy to see you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hope everybody's doing well. You see the topic and what it is that we're talking about, right? People love to see who it is that they can trick, fool, confuse, run game on, all of that, right? Excuse me. I was thinking to myself, because I had this in my listens for a hot minute, right? And I was thinking, why is it that people like to trick, confuse, finesse, all of that, right? And it basically stems down to this. It's fun for some people, right? To know you can trick somebody and simply get your way without having to put in as much hard work and effort, it's fun for people, right? You have to understand this. The way how the human mind works is this, to my understanding. If you can find a way to do something like cut a corner or beat the odds to do something without doing it the hard way, like in a work smarter not harder type of way, but in an evil way, people would do it. It doesn't mean that people are not gonna stop doing it, because people, like as I said in the previous video, people have found beauty in evil, right? Yeah, it's messed up, but I still get what it is that I want. Well, I can't get money from you. Guess what? I know how I could go get money. You know what I'm saying? It's like society has provided ulterior ways to go around the situation, i.e. avoiding hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, all of that, right? More like in a microwave kind of way. Because if you haven't realized, that's another thing. The generation we're living in is a microwave generation. I said that in my very first video, but I don't think I've ever stated that ever since then. If you pay close attention, right? Everybody likes things now. I need it now. Now. Go to school? Yeah, I'll do that. I might, there's a fast way I can make money? Yeah, I'll rather do that. You get what I'm saying? It's like, if there's a way to cut a corner, people will do it. And here's the sad part. If that means cutting corners on another human being, they will do it. Even if it's malicious or evil, right? Here's another thing that I thought about with it. I was like, yo, why do people really trick and confuse people? Like, why is this like a norm type of thing? And then it's like a famous saying hit me. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? So it's like people are like, yo, I see this person tricking, I see this person confusing, I see this person moving shiesty. Why not let me into the game, right? Let me play too. That's how monkey see, monkey do comes about. Playing games, trickery, foolishness, finesse, all of that, right? And I had to say to myself, why is it that people just don't stop? It's like they got good at it. Yeah, people have really gotten good at tricking and confusing people. So good at to the point where they become professionals, just like lying. If you lie once and you get away with it, and you get good at lying, like, yo, this is not bad, I'm pretty good at this. If the time comes where you can tell the truth or a lie and the lie is not necessary, guess what? Chances are, because you got so good at it, you're gonna lie first-handedly. Because you got so good at it. It's your draw forward. But if you get caught up for that lie and it's like, yo, you lied and you didn't have to, what's wrong with you? People are gonna start questioning you. Because it's like, yo, you didn't have a reason to lie. Why would you do something like that? Because it was justified. I had to lie. It's my draw for uno. You should know it. You should know that about me by now. People do operate like that, but you have to pay attention to the signs. If a person is gonna trick or confuse you, it's a reason why they're gonna do it. You have something that they want. Example: people will trick and confuse you for money, trick and confuse you for your time, trick and confuse you up out of a situation, trick and confuse you into sex, trick and confuse you into going and meeting up with them somewhere. People get tricked and confused in some different kind of ways, and it blows my mind because it's like I've seen this stuff in different kinds of ways. I live in Florida. If you hear why Charlamagne says, yo, Florida is crazy, Florida's laws is just different. So people here are very creative. They just use their creative power in a different kind of a way. But it's not really to the highest power the best benefit. You get what I'm saying? So here's the deal, right? How can I say it? Tricking and confusing people, everybody's been tricked and confused in some form of a way, but what really blows my mind is trying to figure out why did people fall into it if they know when it happened to them it wasn't a good feeling. I don't know if it's because people feel like, yo, I've never seen anybody do it straightforward my whole life. I've never seen somebody do it this kind of a way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I said, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So it's like a monkey see, monkey do. I'm following behind you. You trick this person, let me trick this person. You trick this person, let me trick this person. People who trick and confuse, eventually you're gonna meet your match where you get tricked and confused. Because think about it. The hand that you're playing is not a hand of being straightforward. You're being shysty. When you trick and confuse, and I never said this in this video, but I've said it in previous videos, when you trick and confuse people, you're playing the role of the devil. I'm gonna say that again. You're playing the role of the devil when you choose to trick and confuse people. Deceive people, lie, rob, steal, kill, all of that. Who is the devil? The devil is a thief of joy. If you trick and confuse somebody, right? You could have tricked and confused this person and made something sound so good. You stole whatever happiness, whatever joy, painted a false picture. You stole joy from that person. There's a lot of people playing the devil and they're going around tricking the next person, stealing joy from them. Let me lie to you. I'm going to paint this beautiful picture. Take it away from you. That's just like with my mother, yo. A lot of people ask me, what's your relationship like with your mom, or what's your relationship like towards black women? I'm gonna be real. I don't hate women. I don't hate black women. But here's the deal you have to understand. When a person tricks and confuses you multiple of times, and my mom's been doing this to me since I was a kid, like everything is good, smiling in my face, then the minute my father dies, flip the switch, everything is a lie. Yep, I just played your ass, you're my slave now, this, that, and the third. Like, whoa, that would fuck you up mentally, dog. That's traumatizing, dog. Imagine if your mom played in your face, everything Gucci, and then next thing you know, you an enemy, dog. Who told you everything's sweet? Who told you shit was sweet? I was laughing with you, yeah, but nah, this the real deal. Dog, that will fuck you mentally, bruh. That screws you mentally, dog. I don't know when somebody gonna change on me. You get what I'm saying? That's why I started thinking about something in a different kind of a way. That's why there are some people who fell in love with money, because money ain't gonna change on them. You pick up this concept where I'm going right now? Even though that's not the way, there are people who tricked and confused people so much to the point where it's like, you know what, man, I'm done. I don't even want to try anymore. That's why some people turn to either killing themselves, turning over to the other side, committing suicide. They'll go to God. It's different directions. But if you did something screwed up to trick somebody, you're not a good person, dog. Don't ever fucking look in the mirror and be like, yo, I did this no, you're the fucking devil, dog. And don't laugh about this shit. It's not funny. Because if you think about it, right? When somebody tricked and confused you, they probably brought your hopes so high and then crashed the hell out that shit. Crash the hell out of that shit. I know what it feels like. I went through it in a dirty ass way, dog. You get what I'm saying? Think about it like this. If I'm supposed to bring your hopes and joys all the way up here, right? And then I sell you a dream, or I sell you a facade. That's why there's certain people believe some people love them, but they really don't love them. They just love you for certain things that you can do for them. You get what I'm saying? Some people build their love or their love language off of finances and materialistic things. Everything superficial, when that doesn't mean not a friggin' thing in the world, dog. All of that stuff could go away. So you're saying if it goes away, you're gone too. That's exactly what you're saying. If you fall in love with that type of stuff, if it goes that person's not able to provide, guess what? The love that you built on top of that is not even real. It's gone. Why did you really love that person? You get what I'm saying? Oh, because they provided certain things for you. Certain superficial materialistic things that don't even have value. A bag is not going to keep a roof over your head. A Birkin bag. A $2 $2,000 dinner is not gonna bring you happiness. The meal was fire as hell. It's memories, but at the same time, it's not like anything that's genuine or wholesome. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference in the world that a lot of people gotta look at. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna jump into a couple Bible verses because I ain't run none of those in a minute. 1 John verse 4. 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. Sorry. Beloved, however you want to call it, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, for many false prophets have gone out into the world. Now, when I say that, and I pick this verse for a very specific reason, there are people who run around with the I'm for God, I'm this, I'm for that, but people can't use discernment to see out what's the real and what's not. All right, let me break it down for you. A person who's always flashy and I gotta be this, I gotta be that. Nothing wrong with being clean. Nothing wrong with being fly. But if it's a big thing where it's like, I gotta be in line for these new shoes, or I gotta get this new clothes, I gotta get this new swag, I gotta have you're worldly. That shit shouldn't even matter to you, dog. Just like example, I would love to be on YouTube every day and be fresh as hell. That's not gonna happen. I really could care less sometimes, but presentation does matter. So of course I want to be clean on camera, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna break my neck to, oh, I gotta be clean 24/9. If I'm not fresh to death, I cannot drop a recording. There are some people like that. You get what I'm saying? That's just not it. There are some people who run around with the God aspect and figured out, yo, people, they just need the right words to be pitched to them. Yeah. And God said, let there be light. Yeah, Pastor, yeah. You ever pay close attention to some of the words that some of these people use in church, or the voice inflection of the tone that they present? And it's like people get riled up. It's just like a rapper. He dropping them bars in a high-pitched tone and he's spitting that raw. It's like, ooh, he's snapping. What made him snap? Is it the voice inflection? Is it the tone? Is it he said something that hit for you? What is it? But you have to understand this. Everybody in this world has problems. So if you know how to break down everything into a certain type of way where it's psychological, general, very rational, and make it hit where everybody can feel it and put the right tones in and all of that, it's going to hit and synchronize for everybody. You get what I'm saying? That's why, oh, my pastor, this is my pastor. Chances are your pastor probably not shit, and I'm not judging nobody. You get what I'm saying? But it's just something to make you see something, right? There are people who claim, yo, I'm for God, I'm for this, I'm for that, but they be doing some slimy ass shit in the dark, dog. I'm talking about slimy ass shit. Slimy, dog. That's what I mean by that, right? Go forward to the next one. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 13. While evil people and impostors will go on from bad to worse, deceiving and being deceived. So if you're a person who likes to be a trickster, I like to trick people, I like to finesse people, I like to do all of that, guess what? You're going to meet your match, bro. You're going to meet your match. You're going to meet somebody who you feel like, yo, this person gotta be squad. They know, they feel, they know where I'm coming from. Remember, as I told you, it's like, you know how they say crazy is as crazy does, or like certain people, they blend or they mesh because it's like their spirit is somewhat the same. You can get along with a person because it's like y'all speak the same language. You could be a crook and you talking to a crook and you don't even know it. He just know how to be a better crook than you. Get what I'm saying? You're gonna meet your match. When you meet your match and you thought this person was your friend, guess what? You got finessed. Straight finesse. And you like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? You were playing a dirty hand from the beginning. So if you get another dirty hand thrown back at you, guess what? That's just your karma. You get what you receive. Whatever you put out there, you're gonna get right back there in that form. So if you're not playing a straightforward hand and you're out here tricking and deceiving people, no, don't even cry. Just suck that shit. Just tuck your chin up. Like, eat that shit. You feel me? What were you doing to people out here? That's when you got to be like, damn, man, I should have never did it. Turn away from evil and do good. Next one I have for you. 1 Timothy 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit expressly says that in later times some will depart from the faith by devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. Now, this is very, 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 very important, right? This is very important, right? I'll tell you why it's very important. People have realized there's some people who try to put on this front of I'm good, or I do this, or it's working for me, it's working for me, when they know damn well they're not of God. They're just using the Bible or God's name to go do fuckery. But it's like how they say pressure burst pipes. You can't hold it no more. This is a facade for you. That's why it's like, yo, who's the real McCoy? When the smoke and mirrors clear, who's the last one standing? The real gonna remain, because you never did none of that shit. There's some people, like I said, when I say, yo, they found beauty in evil, they realize, yo, like I said, some people just need words pitched to them. They'll buy off of emotions. Oh my gosh, this person made words hit for me. They know I'm going through pain. They know I'm going through sufferation. Guess what? They're serenading the hell out of you with words to get up in them pockets, or get whatever the hell it is that they need up out of you. You have to realize some people do not care. It's for financial gains. Look at Joel Osteen. I've been watching Joel Osteen since I was a kid, and after what happened in Houston with that hurricane that happened, I will never look at that nigga the same, dog. This is my Bible. I have what I have. I'll do what it says I can do. All of that sweet nothings and whispering and nice white smiling, all of that, and I'm not racist. Oh yeah, and then nigga, all them people like, yo, this is the only place we can go. No, you can't come inside of my Superdome, dog. The minute the media hit light on that, yeah, well, let's get the news involved. You know what? I suddenly had a change of heart. My doors are open to you guys now. Why? Because the media is on you. Yo, let me tell you something. Some people really don't care about the next person. You feel me? It's all just a trick. You feel me? All just a finesse. I'm using you. All of this stuff. Let me see what's the next one. I have one more Bible verse. No, actually two. 2 Corinthians 4, chapter 4, verse 4. In their case, the God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image of God. I'm going to run back that first line. I'm going to repeat it 2 times. I'm going to run back the whole thing. And I'm going to break down all of that cocaine crack. In their case, the God of this world has blindfolded the minds of the unbelievers. In their case, the God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image of God. Right? In this world, you see nothing but evil up and down all day long, right? Let me teach you a game of evil that I learned from my mom. Mwah, Maxine, mwah, I love you. Right? Here's how evil works. If this is evil and this is good right here, here's how it's gonna go. It's a fight to the death. You know what? While good is sleeping, I'm gonna attack. I gotta be on the prowl. So how can I maintain control of evil? Listen what I'm about to tell you. I have to make sure that in order for people to not see the light, which it shines so bright, I have to put up a lot of darkness. I'm gonna say it again. In order for people to not see the light, I have to put up a lot of darkness. So let's think about it. How can I dim the hell out of this light? Okay, let's gain control on a big scale. Let's gain control of the media. Let's gain control of celebrities, influencers. Gain control over these TV stations, news channels, all of these things, right? And we're going to do the opposite of good, which is what? Evil. What does evil entail? Fear, pain, sufferation, misconduct, misfortune, everything bad. right? Now, we have to make things hit in a different kind of a way. In order for us to keep this game going on, we have to have distractions. I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna have to have distractions because guess what? People, they're like squirrels. Their minds can change like that, right? So here's what we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to have commercials, different restaurants, new items, new designer, new clothes, new cologne, new adventures, new things to keep your mind wrapped on the hamster wheel of in the dark, right? Guess what? Good is out here, but you ain't really see it like that because guess what? That's how evil work, baby. We out here spreading darkness, darkness everywhere, cuz. Darkness everywhere. You can't see no light. You can't see no light, right? So now it's gonna take a miracle for you who has an eye. The eyes are untrained. Everybody's heard that before. The eyes are untrained. You don't know what's real. You don't know it's fake, but you can kind of feel it on the inside like an inkling, right? Now, in order for evil to keep this game going on, hold on, wait. Let's do some more trickery. Let's create certain scenarios and paint certain pictures to make certain people look like they're down for the people or they're like something like a god or whatever. Here's something that hit me. I was thinking about it. I learned from him, but I know he was fake, but I got love for him still. This gonna hurt, and I don't care who got something to say, bro. This is just my honest opinion. Nipsey Hussle was fake, dog. Nipsey Hussle, when he died, oh, he was like a Jesus, cuz. He was like a Jesus. He was this. Nipsey Hussle was not Jesus, yo. Nipsey Hussle was not Jesus. He never said he was, but I understood something. Listen to why I said that. In order for people to want to believe something, or, yo, this might have been Jesus. He might have been the Son of God. Right? You have to understand something. In this life, you can take words from the Bible or words that are powerful and paint a picture or an image off of a person. Right? Nipsey Hussle from Africa, right? Gangbanger. Turned his life around. All of this stuff that sounded so good. But at the end of the day, what was the message you were still preaching in a way, in an underlying kind of a way, right? You mean to tell me, with as much confusion in the world, this is my opinion once again, God would have sent his only begotten son back into the world again as a gangbanger from South Central LA Compton? Get the fuck out of my face, my nigga. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, so if God, the Son of God, was a gangbanger. He was a gangbanger. That's all confusion once again, dog. I'm not stupid. You feel me? All of that is confusion. That's chess. That's trickery. That's here to make you feel like, yo, I don't know what's real. Because all of this is Hollywood. It's a script. It's an act. You get what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is a script, bro. In LA, and I learned this as well, there's a lot of acting that goes on, a lot of acting gigs, a lot of, yo, do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be on set? Do you want to do this? A lot of those type of opportunities. So sky's the limit. If that's Hollywood and Hollywood is close by, anything can happen. That's just my honest opinion, right? Last one I have for you, and then I'm going to let go off of this topic. Romans 16 verse 18. For such persons do not serve our Lord Christ, but their own appetites, and by smooth talk and flattery they deceive the hearts of the naive. People who are tricksters or trick people, confuse, deceive people, all of those type of things, they don't have the best intention for you. They're looking at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is understanding how people move to get what it is that they want up out of them. Everybody has something in this world that they want. You feel me? Some people want positivity. Some people want negativity. Some people want all the money in the world. Some people want all the women in the world. Some people want shit. I want all the men in the world. Some people like, yo, I just want to have power. Some people, they just want all the ice cream off of aisle 6. Some people want whatever in this world. It's just what you're going to do to go about getting it. You get what I'm saying? People who are gonna trick you and deceive you are always gonna want to linger up on you or be around you. And guess what? Once they get what they need, they're gone. So before you give up any resource or any information, think and ask yourself, yo, why are you here? If you can't answer that question rightfully in your mind, then guess what? Them people, they need to go. You get what I'm saying? People will try and trick you and deceive you in different kinds of ways, but they don't want that to happen to them. And really and truly, they don't want to hear the truth that, yo, you're playing the role of the devil. You didn't have any good intentions for me for the start. You never cared about me. You just wanted what it is that you wanted, and then you gone. You feel me? That's how people are. That's how life is for a lot of people. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be a trickster. You don't have to play the role of the devil to get what it is that you want in life. You feel me? Do things the right way possible. Work hard. Believe in blood, sweat, and tears. Put God first, and the sky is the limit, man. Anything can happen for you. I'd hear that all the time when I was a kid, but as I'm older now, I understand it. That is true. The harder you work, the more you can get out of life. Just do it in a positive way and not in a negative way. With that being said, words can help you, they can hurt you, but here on my channel I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. That being said, yo, 444 the world. Love you guys. Peace.